All right, everyone, welcome back. I'm just getting everything set up here. Welcome back to the Breadcrumbs Project, where sometimes you just wish you didn't know things, man. And then after you think about it, you're pretty darn happy that you do. So today's episode is coming with mixed bags. Um, if you've been following the episodes, and this is a series, so each episode built upon last. So it's behooving of you, or it would be a good idea of you, if you're just jumping in now to try to figure out where we are. It's a tough thing. We've come a long way. Uh, so where I am now is looking at this and this. This is the current situation of Gaza, and the yellow line is the poor Gazans who've done nothing illegal but be born. Okay. They've done nothing illegal but be born. And they're just sitting in a kill box, I imagine, being taken out. There's no news there. There's no cell phones. There's no way to get any information in or out of there. So I just absolutely feel fear the worst. So we've got that. And then we have this. Hang on one second. I need to cough. All right. So um, this is where my story starts. My story starts with the Western Roman Empire, which is the Gallic Empire, and the Eastern Roman Empire, which, which is the Roman Empire. So, for understanding, I'll be talking about the West Roman Empire as such, as the Western Roman Empire. But the true name of it is the Galician Empire, believe it or not, the Gallic Empire. The Gallic Empire secession. And what it led to was this. And this is Nova España y Nova Galicia. And basically, when that secession started, and I pretty much can guess it's been going on long before, the East did not know about the Americas. The West did. And so the West planned to get away from the mess of Europe and live a prosperous, meaningful life over in Mexico and ended up colonizing it in a big way. So, um, yeah, this is where America started. That's why it's called Latin America. The story that we've been told in school has nothing to do with reality. The history that we were taught by the Jesuits, oh, my collar looks terrible. Sorry, guys, I didn't have a chance to pop in a mirror and look, is nothing of the truth. Latin America is called Latin America for a reason because it was colonized by the Latins, the Gallic Empire, and that's why Galicia is so prominent in this. Because it is the Gallic Empire. This is where the Western Roman Senate came to, the councils, the emperor, all of it came here and then just expanded out as we've seen in our maps. Let's see. Oh no, I've got that map down here. And in 1492, Columbus from the old world, Europe, detected the New World. And so the New World had to adjust to the fact that here comes the old world. And I'm sure they had a plan for it and what have you. So yeah, things changed and started to change. This 1492 is not our 1492, okay? This 1492 is the Roman 1492, which, if I understand it right, for the Romans, it is the year 2778. So that explains how things change from being sails to becoming motorized in such a short time, 200 years, which is fundamentally impossible. But if it took time, you know, give us 1,000 years, then you can see the change in the technologies and how America changed. One of the things that you see here on this map that I have not mentioned is Nova Vizcaya. That's the new Basque land, the Basques. That makes a lot of sense because there's a big Basque population there, and um, Tabasco, Tabasco sauce is Tabascos. Ta is the in the Aloha language or the Aztec language. So the Basques. So this is the Basque region. Here uh, at the Tropics Canisters, I keep forgetting the name of that. Speaking two languages, you forget words. So we have the two hemispheres, is what this is. And I know probably in about 2 hours, it's going to hit me what that word is. And we still have Compostela. And whoever was studying this map a long time ago also saw what I was seeing. Mexico, I don't know why Paneco is important. I'll have to look that up. But San Sebastian up here, we have a very famous city in the Basque region called San Sebastian. And it's a port town on the west side of Mexico. Compostela is still there. It no longer exists. Guadalajara is still here, which means guard the jar. And here's Mexico. So yeah, interesting things happening here. So a lot of our history's changed, a lot of dates, a lot of things, but just a lot has changed. And we are controlled and operated by the Roman way, which has always been divide and conquer. And that's what the secret societies do is channel that. If you haven't yet, I highly uh, I don't even recommend it at this point. It is your responsibility to check out uh, this man, Productive History, and I have the link down below in the description. But he basically outlines how and why the things are happening from a very modern perspective. Doesn't take it all the way back to the Latins, who were kings of divide and conquer. So I do wonder what the real process was of the colonization of the Americas. That's very interesting to me. And then this stuff just keeps repeating, keeps repeating, keeps repeating, because it's a cycle. And what these what the current leaders have done and royalty have done throughout time is just that: control, divide and conquer, control every side of the message. And so these people have a plan, and we're not part of it. It's a big club, and we're not, you're not in it. We're not in it, but we have to dance their tunes. Um, if you've been watching Candace Owens and all that's going on in that space of content creators, is the same thing: divide and conquer through ridiculous storylines. They are they're basically psyops, psychological operations, and that's what divide and conquer fundamentally is: psychological operations. So um, take a look at this professor, see what he has to say. AI is not good for us. I thought it was. I enjoyed it while it was entertaining. But then when I saw the true face of it and see the true plan, yeah, it's not good. It's not good. The data centers, they're not good. All that is end game stuff for humanity. Hopefully, hopefully through the miracle of technology, we can start to learn the truth and and stop these people from doing what they're doing, man. Life could be good. Life could be easy. Life could be enjoyable if we didn't weren't run by a bunch of crazy people. And one of the things that Candace Owens did was bring to light, bring to front that um, that France's first man is a man. You know, the Macrons are two men, and that was a special psychological operation to see how much America cares about that. We obviously don't. They can get away with it in France. So the control of the media, the control of the press in America is breathtaking. So that's what the whole Candace operation is to get us all in one pool and just check us out and see how big we really are. So, whew, this is going to be a short show because literally I need to go outside and take a walk. Check out this channel, Predictive History, uh, and gentleman's name is Professor Jean Jean Jiang Zhuqin. He is Chinese. He's very familiar and talks about the Chinese control process, how they use AI and everything there to see who's who and what's what in China. That's a very controlled population. You know what? The Chinese don't mind. The Chinese don't mind. They want to know who's in their country. They're a very closed society for a good reason. They've been through a lot. They're controlling their society for the right reasons. And now with AI and digital currencies and all that, the bad guys want to take it over for bad reasons. I am very, very, very glad I'm an old man, and I feel for our youth. I really do feel for our youth. The world, hopefully, we can wake up and get out of this mess. But if we don't,